Good afternoon, 8th grade Nobles for the next round of the book giveaway. 7th grade's already done this, and so has all the high school groups. So this is something that we've all done, and you are up next. So I want to give you just a little bit of a kind of rundown about what to expect and when you go into the bookstore, because it's kind of a good experience to be able to go into a place like this and, present yourself and be able to pick something out and have a good time. But also, because we're in a public establishment, we want to make sure and making sure that we are doing the things that we need to do. So first of all, when you get to Barnes & Noble's, there will be some instructions about being able to go inside. And if you've never been to Barnes & Noble's, when you first walk in, of course, it's a big bookstore. Then there's a cafe on your left that you are going to be able to go to. But we'll get to that in just a minute. But so first, when you go in, when you look around the bookstore, the books are set up on shelves. There's going to be some history books. There's going to be some art style books. There's going to be some romance, all kinds of different categories. So you're going to want to look at those signs above to figure out where the book that you want to be. Now, once you guys get in there, you're going to have a little bit of time to go around and look at the different books and see if there's something that you like or see something that you don't like. You are going to get a free book, and it's going to be basically almost any book that you pick out. But I need you to be responsible about this and make sure you look at a book and get something that you're going to enjoy. Now, first tip for you is this. Remember that you are getting a free book, so you might as well get your money worth. So I've got an example of a book right here that I bought a while back. Now look, this is a paper-bound book, so it's not got a hardcover on it. And if you look and see, it was on sale for $3.99. Sure, you can get that book for free, but it's only $3.99. My suggestion to you is take some time and get yourself a good hardback book. All right. Obviously, as you can see, a little bit of a price difference. I'm not telling you to go crazy, but I'm telling you this is an opportunity to get a free book. When I'm spending my money, I'm going for the cheap one because I want to be cheap. But if I want to get a good book and I know I'm going to get one, you want to get a nice hardcover book. Sometimes the books that you want might not be available in hardcover, and that's okay. I will also tell you that they are going to give you the option of getting some book sets. So if you get a set of books that's all bound together in one packaging, that is okay. If you get that, it's probably going to be a paper-bound book, but once again, it's all a part of one packaging. You can do that. So there were some people that bought that. For example, I think the Twilight series is available for you to buy. Not to necessarily sell you on that one, but there are some sets available that you can buy. There's also some other things that are available. So what you want to do is you're going to go in, you're going to pick your book out, and once you think you've made your mind up, then you take it to the front register and see if they approve it and if they'll purchase it. And let me tell you how to pick out a book if you've not really done that. All right. A lot of times when you get a book, like I said, I'm going to use this one. Usually on the back page or the back cover, there's a little bit of information about the book, and there's usually some stuff like some reviews or something like that. Here, also, if you flip it open, there's going to be a little bit about the author, so you can see if the author is somebody that you like and you can kind of share something with. Also in the front, on the other part of the cover, you'll see a little bit more, and this will sometimes give you a little bit of a kind of rundown or a little bit of a synopsis of the book. It's a good new word to learn for the day. So those are some things to do if you're curious about a book, is look that up and you kind of get the book, get a feel for it. Part of going to a bookstore's experience is taking time to look at the book and see if it's something that you really will enjoy. So you're going to want to make sure you get something that is worth your time. All right. So there's a little bit about picking out your book. The second thing I'm going to talk to you about is the cafe. Now, we're going to have you guys divided up, so when you go in, there'll be two classes that there's going to have cafe time, meaning they can go to the cafe, get their drink or snack or whatever it is, and then get their book. And then the other two classes will be getting their book first, and then they'll be coming to the cafe and kind of switching up in the middle. Now, to make the cafe process a little bit easier for you, I'm giving all of you one of these. All right, this is a cafe menu, kind of what's available at Starbucks, because part of the book experience is getting to enjoy the cafe part as well. So just to kind of show you how this works, is down through here is the different options that you have for drinks. hot and cold drinks. You notice, for example, like with a caramel macchiato, you can get it in small, medium, large, iced or hot. All these are available in iced or cold, and it tells you which sizes there are across here. So what you're going to do is when you get this sheet tomorrow morning is you're going to put your name at the top, and then you're going to pick out the drink that you want, and you're just going to put a little check mark by it and what you want. Notice some of these, like for example, right here where it says iced latte, it says add a flavor. And if you look on down a little bit, it tells you which flavors are available. Let's see, where is it? Flavors include mocha, vanilla, caramel, peppermint, and hazelnut. So you're going to want to be able to say, when you want this iced latte, say you want a small latte, but you want it to be, let's go with mocha. So what you do is when you go up to the front, you order a small mocha latte or a small peppermint or a small caramel. Say the flavor that you want and what you want. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to check what you want, circle the size, and then also at the bottom there's some bakery options down here at the bottom. Alright, and you actually circle what you want. So what I did was I want a medium, I'm going to get a caramel latte, and I'd also like a stuffed croissant. So you're going to have this ticket with you, and when you go up to the cash register, you very politely, using your communication skills, say, may I please have a medium caramel latte, iced caramel latte, and a stuffed croissant. And then you can hand them this paper so that they can check it to make sure that they have what you want, and they'll have this slip to give you. Now, also be aware of what you order. For example, a medium is $4.93, and a croissant, let's see, $5.25. So roughly, I'm going to be somewhere around, with tax, the $11 to $12 range. So when you go up there, already have in your mind how much things cost. Now, I will send a copy of this to your teachers after this video. They can put it up so you can kind of look at things and know what you want ahead of time. You want to make sure that you're kind of thinking about being efficient with your time. So when you go up, have your paper ready to go, speak clearly, know what you want, and then hand them that, and then be prepared with basically the amount of money that you're going to give them. Kind of have that in mind, because keep in mind we've got about 200 and over 230 kids going through tomorrow. So we want to make sure that we get through that line, everybody's able to get their beverage or snack or whatever it might be, but also have the time to get their book as well. So your teachers will have a schedule for what time we're leaving tomorrow. Teachers, I'll send that to you when I send this video. So you should have a copy of the menu to show your class. You should also talk to them just a little bit, guys, about kind of expectations when we're in there. We are in a bookstore, and it's kind of like the library where we're not being super loud, because there are people in there that are reading books, or people like bring their laptops to the cafe to use the Wi-Fi and drink coffee and do work. So we want to make sure that we are respectful of all them. This is a great experience, and I know that you're going to enjoy it as long as we do it awesome. So just remember all those things. If you have any questions, ask your teachers, and it's going to be an awesome trip.